När jag är stor så tror jag att jag kommer bo i ett annat land. Så är jag okej, men jag passar inte in här. Silence is the deadliest of weapons. It offers a breeding ground for negative thoughts to spread like an invasive fungus. A lone spore can produce trillions in a matter of days. You can scrape the surface and brush it off, but it will grow right back, stealthily tightening its grip on you. You may choose to live in the false sense of comfort, pretending it will go away on its own. But once it reaches a suffocating point, you are forced to take action. And at that point, the damage may be irreversible. In the quiet corners of my mind, I often find myself mourning the echoes of my childhood. The laughter I missed, the memories that were never made, the friendships that slipped through the cracks, all because I was living a life that was not my own, confined to a box that was never meant for me. When asked about my childhood, my answer is always the same. I don't remember much. I do have memories, but they are more like blurred photographs, faded from being left on a windowsill for too long. The canvas representing my past lacks the vibrant strokes of detailed memories, a common occurrence in growing up with poor mental health. Your mind deprives you of the ability to recall the specifics, perhaps to protect you. All that lingers now are the emotions that plagued my mind and restricted me from living, truly living. Sadness, shame, anger, and an unexplainable sense of alienation. For the longest time, I struggled to make sense of these feelings. Living in a small town, my reflection seemed absent from all mirrors. Jag önskar att jag kunde vara en kille. Jag tycker helt enkelt inte att jag passar in i min egen kropp. Men jag vill inte vara trans. Inget fel på det, men ingen kommer någonsin glömma att jag föddes som en tjej. Upon realizing I struggled to feel a sense of belonging in the place I grew up in, I confronted an even more painful truth. I felt like a stranger within my own body. I was caused as nomadic, the result of systematic oppression. I reconnected with my yearning to cross the Atlantic, an urgent need to escape the panic evoked by the suffocating whispers and stares. The following 5 years were dedicated to crafting my escape plan, a planned retreat to a place where the echo of my past would no longer shape my present. No burden of false images to live up to. In 2016, a relentless struggle unfolded, and my desire to surrender became overwhelming. No matter how intensely I gazed into the mirror, the reflection looking back remained a stranger. Therapy sessions filled 2017. After much persuasion, or more accurately, a web of lies, I eventually secured a spot on a waiting list to begin my transition. Had I been honest about my mental health, the endless waiting would have been stretched even longer. The year 2018 set the stage for my liberation. Acting and theatre became my newfound passion and means of expression. Confidence in expressing my masculinity blossomed, offering a glimpse of progress. And then came 2019, the year of my official coming out. A shaking of foundations. Getting others to adapt to my new self was a challenge and left me with a sense of burden. Disappointment clung to the air. My anticipation for transformation was met with minimal change. In 2020, the pandemic struck and time became my ally as I transformed my body. Day by day, my figure shed the familiar trappings of conventional femininity. It was in this evolving reflection that a newfound sense of worthiness emerged. 2021 was a turning point. I celebrated my 20th birthday, received my first dose of testosterone, and moved to England, all within the same month. It marked a final farewell to one life and the beginning of another. The end. The beginning. I din framtid skriver jag till dig som svar på dina brev från det förflutna. Att börja om på nytt må verka som slutet på ditt lidande. Men du kommer också uppleva stunder av saknad för den trygghet som det bekanta ger. Och börja ifrågasätta varför du lämnade platsen som präglat och format dig. Varje åtkomst hem kommer dock att påminna dig om de motiv som låg bakom ditt beslut. En bitterljuv konfrontation med minnen som försöker dra dig tillbaka till det förflutnas djup. Mörkret kommer locka dig att sväljas hel, fresta dig att återgå till gamla vanor av avskildhet, isolering och tystnad. Men kom ihåg, trots dess bekantskap är tystnaden det mest dödliga av vapen. Så småningom kommer du inse att det är i din egen kropp som du måste lära dig att känna dig som hemma. Och denna bör du vårda som om det vore ditt verkliga hem. När ogräset återvänder måste det rensas bort på nytt. När snön lägger sig och dämpar ljuden från omvärlden måste du skotta tillräckligt för att ta dig utanför din egen tomt.